Check.
It's Baig and Tricks trivia time. Grab your friends and play it online. With Ali and Gina and Taco just for you. It's Baig and Tricks trivia time. And we're feeling alright. Okay, come on, let's play.
Welcome! Good evening, friends and countrymen. Thank you for being here for another wonderful night of general knowledge trivia. My name is Ali with Baig of Tricks Entertainment. You saw our little pup Taco there on the screen just before we started. Gina is here with me as always as well. Is that something we say? As always, as well. I don't know.
Sure.
Thank you guys for being here. Most importantly, you're the reason we're doing this. As again, Ali with Baig of Tricks Entertainment, excited to put this event on for you. General knowledge trivia coming up here. We're not going to dive into the game just yet. I want to make sure that everybody that's joining knows how to play. If you haven't yet, make sure you join the online game. You will hear and you will see the questions via this YouTube live stream, but this is not where you will answer the trivia questions. You will answer via our online interactive platform, and you can join that right now at the website on your screen, online.baigoftricks.com. Once you go to online.baigoftricks.com, enter in the code TRICKS2, and you will be at our online game. If you have not played before, I recommend watching the YouTube stream from your computer and joining the online game from your phone. That seems to be the easiest way to do both. If there are many people there at your house, you could just leave the video up on one computer or even put it on your YouTube TV app on a smart TV so you can watch the video there, and then you can each join from your own phone to participate, play against each other and against everyone else playing tonight from all across the United States. We are based here in Illinois, but we have friends who join us regularly now from not just the United States, from across the world. So that's why when you do join, let me actually put this back up so I can show you. When you do join here, if this is your first time, it's going to ask you two questions. Once you go to online.baigoftricks.com and enter in the code TRICKS2, it'll ask you, what is your name and what state are you from? So I am Ali, I am from Illinois. Once you've done that, it will tell you the game will begin shortly. It will not start, obviously, until I start the game. So once you see that screen, you're good to go. We're going to give it just a few minutes to let people join. Right now, we're looking at 61 people that have already joined, so thank you all for being here. I just need to update one other thing on my end here. And we're going to go over just a few things before we get started. Like I said, I'll tell you exactly how to play. Now you know where to go to play, but I'll tell you how to play here in just a second. All right. Let me go back over here. Sorry about that. All right. So once again, thank you guys for joining us on this beautiful Tuesday evening. We will be playing general knowledge trivia, and then a little bit later tonight at 9 o'clock, we're going to be playing Friends trivia. So trivia over every season of the hit show Friends. Feel free to join us again for that one. It'll be the same platform that we're doing now, so if you've learned the platform just now, you'll be good to go later tonight. We do have a prize up for grabs today. So the winner of this competition, whoever finishes in first place, will win a $25 gift card courtesy of our sponsor, Elmhurst Brewing Company, right here. They're an incredible brewery out of Elmhurst, Illinois. They also serve delicious food. They are open right now for curbside pickup and, delivery. So please, if you've never checked them out and you're anywhere in the area, give them even just a like on Facebook. Shoot them a comment if you've won a gift card in the past and tell them how thankful that you are that they're sponsoring these events so that not only are we here playing for fun and to keep ourselves entertained, but we do have prizes on the line. We'll have prizes tonight again for Friends Trivia. So right now, thank you so much to Elmhurst Brewing Company for sponsoring this. Because of that, guys, there's only one rule when we play online trivia. Obviously, have fun is a rule, but the real rule is no cheating. The temptation, I'm sure, is higher than ever because you're already on your phone or your computer. So keep it honest, keep it fair. You can play with people that you're there with physically, or you can form a digital team, FaceTime or Skype or Zoom with your friends. You can do that and you can answer together, but make sure that whatever answer you submit comes out of somebody's brain, not out of their phone or their computer. That should just always be the rule anyway, but especially when we're playing for a prize. We want everyone to feel like it was a fair and fun time. So please do that for us. Keep it fair and keep it fun. Other than that, we have a whole bunch of events coming up this week. You can see them rotating up in the corner. I'm not going to go into too much detail right now because they are all listed on our Facebook page. But I will tell you, we have Friends tonight at 9 o'clock, like I mentioned. We have a special general knowledge trivia night tomorrow. On Thursday at 9 o'clock, we have 1980s pop culture trivia. A lot of you have asked for this. We'll be covering all of your favorite 80s movies, TV shows, and music. Maybe some other fun stuff thrown in, but that is on Thursday at 9 o'clock. And then Friday, we have Fundraiser Friday. Pretty much every single Friday, we host an online trivia event to benefit a specific cause. This week, on Friday at 8 p.m., we are benefiting the Harbor out of Downers Grove. They are helping youths that are in need of help. You can find out much more about that event and the Harbor specifically on their Facebook page or their website. All that information is on the Facebook event. This is actually a 2 for a week because on Saturday we're doing another general knowledge trivia night fundraiser for Pause Chicago, helping out all of your fluffy little friends. A good general knowledge trivia night again. But we will have some awesome prizes up for grabs for that event as well. So please check all of that out. They're all listed on our Facebook and on our website. You can get all the information you need to join. The last thing I'll say is a thank you to everybody out there that has supported Baig of Tricks over the last however many weeks it's been now since the lockdown, the shutdown has started. We've certainly done our best to pivot to an online platform, and you guys are making it worth it. You're making this fun for me here in front of the camera. Again, Gina's behind the keyboard answering the comments and having a great time talking with you all. So thank you for showing up to these events and inviting your friends. Please continue to do that. We are still on our mission to have participants from all 50 of the United States. We're very, very close. We just still need a couple. I'll post a list of that later and see if we can get some people actually commenting and tagging their friends from those states. But shout out to our friends in Canada, in the UK. Christiane is here tonight. Thank you for being here. Our other friends from Canada, the UK, I mentioned the other day, we had our first participant from Italy. So we're so excited to be doing this with you all, even though we can't physically be together. This platform has allowed us to come together in a different way. And you guys are certainly making the most out of it and making it fun for everybody involved, including myself, Gina, Taco, Katniss, Penelope here. We have a great time with you all. So thank you to those of you that have done that. And thank you to those of you that have donated financially to Baig of Tricks. It really goes a very long way in allowing us to do these events for you. We don't charge for you to play these events. The only time up to this point that you've ever had to pay for an event online is when that money went directly to a charity. And as long as you guys continue to be as generous as you have been, I cannot say thank you enough. I don't think we'll ever have to charge just to put these events on for you. So thank you guys who have donated already, and to anybody who's interested donating in the future, the links are always listed right down below. Venmo, PayPal, and Zelle QuickPay, any one of those, all go to the same place. They go directly to Baig of Tricks to help us put on these events for you guys. So thank you. The one thing we are doing to give back as best we can right now is drawing one person out of the list of everyone that donated for the last week, and you get to choose one of the trivia nights we do next week. So this week's winner was Maggie. Maggie, rather than choosing a specific themed trivia night, she asked us to do a general knowledge trivia night with questions from some of her favorite categories. So that's tomorrow night at 9 o'clock after Music Bingo with Bobby K. He's doing all 90s one-hit wonder songs tomorrow at 7. And then Maggie's special general knowledge trivia is at 9. We'll see questions from Nightmare Before Christmas, Devil in the White City, Disney parks, and many other things. I have them written down. So please join us for that. And again, thank you to everybody that's donated or will in the future. We really appreciate you. So we're going to dive into trivia, but I'll put this back up on the screen for just 1 second. I'll move my little window here. So again, if you're out there and you're listening and you're seeing me, you're halfway there. You do need to join the online game to be eligible to actually participate. You're not answering in the comments here on YouTube. You're answering via the app. I'm sorry, it's not even an app. I always have to stop myself. You don't have to download anything. You just open the website on your phone, online.baigoftricks.com, enter the code TRICKS2. So here's how it's going to work.
I'm mixing up some Tricks cereal.
Oh, Tricks?
Sounds good.
Let me move myself. I'm off to the side. All right. So here's how this is going to work. There are a mixture tonight of multiple choice questions and then open-ended questions. All that means is that some of these questions will give you options on the screen to select from, A, B, C, and D. And the rest of the questions are going to be a little more difficult in the fact that you won't have multiple choice to choose from. You actually have to type your answer in. We're going to start it off easy with the multiple choice questions. Overall, this will be the easiest round of questions, and then things will ramp up. I have some special fun mini rounds for you tonight. So those of you that have been playing with us recently, and those of you that are longtime Baig-O-Tricks fans, you've been playing in bars or restaurants with us for the last 6-7 years, however long since Baig-O-Ni Trivia, you'll notice that you'll probably be familiar with the types of rounds that we're starting to incorporate again, because this is what I've always loved to do. Oh, Taco likes them.
It's okay, buddy.
Oh, I know.
I think he had a nightmare.
I think he had a nightmare. He just started barking. A little screamy dreamy.
Screamy dreamy.
Lay down, bud.
It's okay.
It's okay. Lay down. All right. So once again, we're going to get started. Once I click start, you'll see the first question pop up. This first question is a practice question. So it is just for fun. It won't be worth any points, but it will act and look just like every other multiple choice question that you'll see tonight. So you do want to answer this one. Again, it's not for points, but if you've never played trivia with us before, you will understand how the game works after this first one. So I'm just making sure that I have this all set up correctly. And I do. All right. Once I hit play, guys, we'll see the first question pop up. Thank you so much for your patience. We're getting this started here. And just thank you for being here. We appreciate it. All right. Question number 1. Again, this is a practice question, so it's just for fun, but it'll look and act just like every other multiple choice question. If you've been with us, whoops. That's not the right question. Don't look at that one yet. Here is your practice question. Nope. Sorry, guys. The internet has not been my friend today. Sometimes it's great and sometimes it's not. So I'm doing my best right now to get this correct. Thank you for your patience. Here we go. Now we have your practice question. First question of the night. This one will act like a regular one, but it's not worth any points. What is the name of your host tonight? Honestly, by this point, you might have actually forgotten since the last time I said it. What is the name of your host tonight? Me. What is my name? Is it Ali, Mo, Larry, or Curly? What is the name of your host tonight? You just click the answer you want. A few things to note. So you'll see as we answer this, there is a timer. There's a 30-second timer that starts when I show the answers. So you have 30 seconds to select either A, B, C, or D. Once you send your answer in, so A, B, C, or D, once you click one of those, your answer is in. You can't undo it. So make sure you click the answer that you want. Again, this one, it's okay if you clicked one as a joke because it's not worth points. But going forward, you only want to click the answer you believe to be correct because once you click it, it is in. Last but not least, these questions are worth a maximum of 100 points, but they are worth less and less points the longer it takes you to answer. So make sure you click the right answer, but also click it as quickly as you can to earn the most points. So here's what it looks like once everybody's in. 70 people said Ali. Maybe. Let's see.
Everyone's making me want margarita.
Everything that's happening to me right now is making me want a lot of alcohol. I got to reset this screen really quick, guys. It is just bouncing back and forth and not showing anything. So thank you so much for your patience. Let's look at Taco. How cute is he? All right, I think we're back up and running. 70 of you said Ollie. 6 people said Mo. 1 person said Larry. 4 people said Curly. Curly was my favorite. I did like Shemp too, but Curly's certainly my favorite. And 70 of you were correct. If this was worth points, you would have earned points. You would have earned more points the quicker that you got your answer in. But that didn't matter for this one. It will matter going forward. So here we go. Next question is the first real question. It's worth a maximum of 100 points. Before we start that, I usually forget to say these things, but thank you, Laura. Thank you, Morella. Thank you, Charles, for the donations. We really, really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for that. All right, question 2, our first real question of the night. On which animated television show could you follow the adventures of a protagonist named Ash Ketchum as he attempts to become the best trainer in the world? What animated television show would you follow the adventures of Ash Ketchum? Is it Avatar, Digimon, Dragon Ball Z, or Pokemon?
Not SpongeBob.
Not SpongeBob. So I made sure that SpongeBob wasn't even an option here because I want you to know that the pictures and the GIFs that you see do not typically have anything to do specifically with the answer. They're just there for fun. So I try to make them related in some form or fashion. If it's about TV, I try to do something from TV. But don't read too much into the pictures or the GIFs unless we do a picture round. And at that point, I will tell you that you need to pay attention.
Yeah, good cover up.
So 89% of you said Pokemon. 6 people said Dragon Ball Z. 76 people, 89% of you were correct. That's a social in my book. Cheers.
Cheers.
So this is completely optional, something we do to celebrate you guys. Anytime a lot of you get the answer correct, we like to offer up a cheers, a social, a sociable, a Koli Maluna, depending on where you are, as a congratulations, celebrating your knowledge. So congrats. Cheers, everybody. Ooh, what are you guys drinking tonight? I heard there's a lot of margaritas, I can imagine. I am just drinking strong bourbon. Nothing fancy here. All right, here we go. Question 3.
Job done.
By area. By area. So we're talking square miles or square kilometers. By area, what is the largest country in North America? By area, what is the largest country in North America? Is it Mexico, Brazil, Canada, or the USA? United States of America. America. Oh, let's see
How
what.
many water
How many? No, there's no borders questions tonight. Specifically, no water borders. I don't think. I don't know. Sometimes I just do questions without thinking about it. All right. Let's see what you thought. 1 person said Mexico. 1 person Brazil. Brazil's in South America, so that was the least correct. 73 of you said Canada. 11 people said USA. The correct answer here is Canada. Canada. Congratulations. Shout out to our friends who are here from Canada playing with us. I know Chris Deanne. I don't know if Bobby's out there too. Maybe some other individuals. If you're from Canada, let us know in the chat. The Great White North, specifically Saskatchewan. Yeah, I've only seen 2 comments, and that was the second one. I do try to check the comments, guys. If you haven't played before, I do look in there. But Gina's always watching. If you have questions or if you just want to chat. Question.
Always watching.
Yeah, she's always watching. She's like Santa. I don't know. Question 4. Now we'll do some American history. Founder of the Standard Oil Company. Standard Oil Company. What man is generally considered to be the wealthiest American of all time? in corrected inflated dollars, which of these individuals is considered to be the wealthiest American of all time, founder of the Standard Oil Company? Is it Andrew Carnegie, John D. Rockefeller, J.P. Morgan, or Cornelius Vanderbilt? Hey, Bobby. Lindsay, yes, like Santa.
I can't spell.
I won't watch while you're sleeping, though.
That's Creole.
The only person we watch while they're sleeping is not a person at all. It's a little dog. And he is sleeping right now. Oh, not anymore. All right, let's see what you thought. Anybody out there watch The Men Who Built America? Great documentary, docu-series. I think it was History Channel. You can find it online, I think, for free. Netflix or Amazon. Somebody has it. I've watched it 2 or 3 times. I love it.
The Men Who Built America.
The Men Who Built America. Yeah, it's good. There's also like the restaurants that built America, which sounds funny now that I say it out loud.
Not to irritate you, but do they talk about women at all in The Men Who Built America? Because women are also influential.
I mean, yes.
Don't get mad at me. I'm just wondering.
The correct answer here is John D. Rockefeller. John D. Rockefeller. Let's go question number 5. We'll look at the standings after question
He's
5.
ignoring me now.
I don't want to answer that question. There are plenty of influential women, but you watch the series, and then you'd know.
Okay.
Students, Sean Fanning and Sean Parker, 2 different spellings of Sean, founded what controversial piece of software in 1999 while attending Northeastern University? Those 2 Seans founded which of these pieces of controversial software? Was it Spotify, Napster, Kazaa, or LimeWire? Kaza? How do you say it? Kaza?
I said Kazaa back in the day. I never knew how it was actually pronounced.
I think I refused to use it because I couldn't pronounce it. I was like, no, I'll go with LimeWire. I can say that.
LimeWire was my favorite. I like starting to download the song in the morning before I left for school. When I came home, sometimes it still wasn't done.
Yeah.
Buffering.
Oh, God. All right, let's see what you thought. You guys didn't struggle. You got us another social. Cheers. Our highest official social tonight so far. 97% of you. Great job. Napster, the correct answer. We just rewatched Social Network with Jesse Eisenberg and Sean Parker was influential on Facebook as well. So this was on my mind. Cheers, everybody. All right, let's see the standings. We haven't looked at them yet. We look at them every 5 questions. We'll see where you guys are. First, second, and third place will stay on the screen. Everybody else will rotate through. Cures what ails you in first. Reg in second. As it's known in Mexico, something great, I'm sure, is also tied for second. Even with the specific points, down to the point, 387 apiece for second. 2 teams tied. I see Tommy Widener out there. May I see your manager? Welcome. A poo-poo and a pee-pee. Welcome back. Tacos Party people. Hey, Albin. See you out there. Welcome back. Welcome back. Red Hot Trivia Peppers. See you next Tuesday. The Lollipop Guild. Big Chris Sakura. The Spicy Meatballs. Who loves orange soda? Kill loves orange
I saw
soda.
a video that's really funny, but I won't say it.
I saw Jen Sterna out there. Hey, hey, hey. Erica, Katie with a smiley face. Miss LaRocca, welcome. Good to see you on here. Bella Rocca sponsored the Friends Trivia Night tonight. Awesome gift basket with some skincare, health items in there. There's more info on our Facebook page on the Friends Trivia event. So check that out. It's a pretty awesome basket that's up for grabs courtesy of Bella Rocca. So that is how the standings work, guys. You'll see them rotate through like that. I usually put Taco up so you can see him during that. I forgot. I apologize. We'll definitely come back at the next one. So here we go. We're still doing multiple choice questions. They're still worth the same amount of points, and you still earn more points if you answer quickly. So don't delay, but make sure you click the right answer. Looking for the name of a city here. Looking for the name of a city. Question 6. Once home to Three Rivers Stadium, in what city do the Allegheny Mananangahela, damn, I should have practiced these more. Allegheny Mananangahela and Ohio Rivers meet. You can read them yourself. What city was once home to Three Rivers Stadium? Monongahela? Monongahela. That sounds right.
You should look into these comment when you have a second.
Julie. Did you know Cinco de Mayo celebrate the Mexican victory over France at the Battle of Puebla during the what decade? You guessed it, the 1860s. Yes. That's awesome. Julie's been randomly just giving me 1860s trivia.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, it's going to happen. I'll do a whole round. Don't you worry.
It will actually be really interesting, I bet.
So 64 of you said Pittsburgh, 5 of you Philadelphia, 10 apiece said Columbus and Cleveland. The Ohio River didn't throw you, even though that's the only one I pronounced correctly. The correct answer is Pittsburgh, the Steelers. Three Rivers Stadium. Monongahela. Thank you, Monongahela. All right, question number 7. What 70s sitcom starred future director Penny Marshall? Penny Marshall was one of the stars of what 70s sitcom listed below? Was it The Partridge Family, Happy Days, Laverne and Shirley, or Rhoda? Monongahela. Thank you, Cassie. Chris, you would enjoy that trivia. All right. All right, everybody's in. Couple people said Partridge Family, 12 people said Happy Days, 72 said Laverne and Shirley, 72 people were correct. Good job. I haven't mentioned we have a total of 91 people playing right now on this beautiful Tuesday night, so thank you all for joining us. Like I said, it makes my night. I love doing these events, and I love when you guys come out, so thank you for continuing to invite your friends, your family, those of you that are teaming up virtually to play. Thanks for making this more and more exciting as we learn the ropes with how we can do this trivia in more fun ways, like 1860s trivia. Question number 8. At 17 years old, who holds the record as being the youngest ever cast member of SNL? So we're not talking about hosts or guest hosts. We're talking about actual cast members, 17 years old when they were on the show. Who is the youngest ever official cast member of SNL? Was it Pete Davidson, Eddie Murphy, Robert Downey Jr., or Anthony Michael Hall? We are tacos party people. Thanks, Addison. You said you were going to let Addison pick the name tonight. That's an awesome name, Brian, Maggie. Yeah, I love that team name. Addison needs to go back to social studies because she thought the country we live in is North America. She's fired from trivia. Hey, you'd be surprised how many people don't remember the difference between North America, the United States, Canada, the fact that there's a South America. All right. This one I thought might throw you guys a little bit, and you certainly didn't all go one way with it. A lot of you said Pete Davidson. Some people said Eddie Murphy. Only one person said Robert Downey Jr., although technically he was close to the correct answer. Robert Downey Jr. is one of the youngest people to ever be a cast member of Saturday Night Live. I think he was 19 when he was on. Eddie Murphy was 18 when he was on. And Anthony Michael Hall was 17. Anthony Michael Hall was 17. Yeah, I believe he was only on for a season. Pete Davidson is, I believe, fourth youngest. I think he came on at 20 years old. He's still on there right now. But so none of these were bad guesses if you went anyway, but those of you that said Anthony Michael Hall were correct, so congratulations. Moving on, question number 9. In which sport did Mark Spitz win a record 7 gold medals? It was then a record 7 gold medals at the 1972 Olympics. Which of these sports did Mark Spitz win 7 gold medals at the 72 Olympics? Was it swimming, gymnastics, weightlifting, or skiing? Oh, yeah. Hope you're feeling better. Sorry for the Austin Powers. Everybody thought you hated Bill Hader. Uh-oh. All right. I wasn't sure how many people would know this, but you guys seem to know that it was swimming. Good job. 7 records swimming at the 1972 Olympics. Congratulations, those of you who got it. 80 of you out there knew the correct answer. We'll call it a social. Cheers, everybody. All right. Question 10. Which actress listed below played Scarlett O'Hara in the movie Gone with the Wind? Which actress played Scarlett O'Hara in the movie Gone with the Wind? Was it Vivien Leigh, Grace Kelly, Katharine Hepburn, or Marilyn Monroe? I put this GIF in for all the people out there who haven't seen the movie and don't care. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
We'll have to set aside 3.5 hours to watch this.
Mm-hmm. All right. Everybody's in. Let's look at the answer. A lot of you said Vivien Leigh, and a lot of you were correct. Good job, Vivien Leigh with Scarlett O'Hara. Grace Kelly, Katharine Hepburn, Marilyn Monroe, also all stars at the silver screen. But Vivien Leigh, the correct answer to this one. We usually look at the standings every 5 questions, but because of the fake question at number 1, we're going to do one more before we look at the standings, because this will be the final multiple choice question. The next question, number 11, is the final multiple choice question. Things will change after that, and I'll explain before we start the next round. So we'll do question 11, then we'll look at the standings. We'll see where everybody is. Here we go. Final multiple choice question. I got a Friends GIF in just to remind you about Friends trivia tonight. Named for its Italian inventor, what blood-colored brand of aperitif has made cocktails bitter since 1860? Named for its Italian inventor, what blood-color brand of aperitif has made cocktails bitter since 1860? Is it Bailey's, Benedictine, Aperol, or Campari? Ooh, who's got a Funko? There's a Stefan Funko. There's a Funko, Sarah, for everything now. It's insane.
Did you realize?
Oh my God. I did this on purpose, obviously.
That's hilarious.
I guess you guys were on my mind. So let me put it this way. Chris and Julie, if you miss this, there's going to be hell to pay. All right.
So we're gonna make cocktails with this.
Yeah, we'll drink this for 1860s
dining.
trivia. 2 people said Bailey's, 4 people said Benedictine, 27 people said Aperol, 58 people said Campari. Aperol and Campari look very similar. They don't taste super similarly. Whew. The correct answer, though, is Campari. Campari. Aperol is a little newer. It wasn't invented until, I believe, the 1910s. So definitely not from the greatest decade that's ever been. Like Campari is. Used to be flavored by beetles, or colored with beetles. They've changed that. Now it's artificial coloring. So I don't know which is better. I don't prefer to eat beetles, but they're natural at least. I don't know. I'm off on a tangent. Let's look at the standings. So this is the final standings after multiple choice. As it's known in Mexico, I want to know what the rest of that team name is. In first, Jeff. In second, Un Poco Loco. In third.
As it's known in Mexico, May 5th.
Oh, as it's known in Mexico, May 5th. Nice. General knowledge. Salutes. Oh, nice. I like it. Greg and Nicole, Quarantine 19. Jen Sterna, Tacos Party People. I love that team name. Not your average tacos down there. Suck it, Trebek. Olivia, welcome back. Who loves orange soda? We're going to do a 90s Nickelodeon trivia night soon. That's going to be a lot of fun. Gives me, not that I need an excuse, but gives me an excuse to go watch a whole bunch of 90s Nickelodeon TV. All right. We are, hey, Jen Widener. All right, here we go. So, I'm going to let it go through one more time, and while it does, I'm going to explain how the next round works. So from this point on, everyone, if you've never played before, you definitely want to listen up right now. From this point on, there are no more multiple choice answers. There are no more multiple choice answers. The rest of our trivia game, you actually have to type in your answer. So don't fret. I still give you 30 seconds to do that. It tends to be plenty of time. One quick tip, because of the way the internet works, I like to tell everyone, pretend that you only have 25 seconds. So make sure you always submit your answers before the timer hits 5. Even though technically it will go all the way to 0, because we're on the internet and everybody's internet's not as fast as everyone else's. If you wait until you only have 1 second left, maybe your answer gets lost. The best way to make sure, as well as you can, that your answer gets submitted is to do it before the timer hits 5. So that's just a suggestion. The timer will go all the way to 0. And the thing that's going to change in terms of grading and points is the timer is no longer going to decrease how many points you earn. So from this point on, if the question's worth 150 points and you answer correctly, you're going to earn 150 points. No matter how long it took you to get your answer in compared to someone else, you're either right or you're wrong. There's no more amounts of points based on how long it takes you to answer. So I do that because I want you to take your time and spell your answers correctly. If you spell your answer right, the computer automatically gives you points. If you spell it wrong, I have to go through and manually correct it. I do try to do my best there to give everybody points, but again, because this is the internet and answers can get lost or I may miss it, the best way to make sure that you earn points if you deserve them is to type slowly and make sure that you spell as well as you can. But don't Google anything. We're still on the honor system here, guys. Make sure that any answers you send in come out of your brain. So the next 5 questions are a mini round. All that means is that they are all coming from the same category, but they are different. They are unique. The next 5 questions have to do with movies, specifically actors and actresses, and more specifically, how it's going to work. I am going to list 3 films. 3 films. And you have to tell me the actor or actress that appeared in all 3. All right? So I will list 3 different films. You have to tell me the actor or actress who appeared in all 3 of those films. For example, make sure I didn't put this on there. I did not. For example, if I listed 3 films and said Austin Powers, Wayne's World, and Shrek, the answer would be Mike Myers. So that's how this round will work. Each one is different. There are actors and actresses. Again, I am looking for the first and last name of the actors or actresses, so take your time and spell correctly. I'm looking for the first and last name of the actor or actress who was in all 3 of these. Here we go. We're going to kick it off. Question number 12 is going to pop up on your screen. Timer won't start until I start it, and then you have 30 seconds to get those answers in. Name the actor or actress that appeared in all 3 of these films: Groundhog Day, Ghostbusters, Space Jam. Name the actor or actress who appeared in all 3 of these films. The timer's open now, so submit that answer. Groundhog Day, Ghostbusters, and Space Jam. Which actor or actress appeared in all 3 of these?
We're still on time.
I know.
Okay.
That's what made me remember to give him a little head pat. Whoa. Hold on. There was an issue. I see now. I know. I'm sure people are commenting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hang on.
Jen's Serna after 1860.
So nobody's going to be able to answer this one, which means it's just going to be a wash. That was my fault. The answer was set up incorrectly. It was only allowing you to type numbers. So shout out to those of you that, I don't know, maybe tried to spell his name in binary or something. But the correct answer here was Bill Murray. Nobody's getting points for this. So I'll just throw it up on the screen. We'll move on to question 13. There are the answers that people tried. 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 3, 1, 1, 1. Yes, I apologize.
That worked for someone. Oh.
No, nobody got points. That answer's only up there because I showed the correct answer. So don't worry, it's just showing you that it was Bill Murray. So here we go. Question 13. Before it starts, let me make sure that it will allow you to type in your answers. It will this time. I can see it. Name the actor or actress that appeared in all 3 of these films: Final Destination, Obsessed, and Varsity Blues. Something in my eye, so I'm just going to let you look at top code for a second. All right, all right, all right, all right. Let's see who knew the answer here. So again, if this is your first time playing, what's happening right now is I can see all the answers that you sent in, and I'm just checking for people who perhaps sent the right answer but spelled it wrong. Sometimes I'll put the answers up on the screen so you can see me do it, but not every time. Sometimes I'll let you sit there in suspense. Some of you are very close, just spelled a little wrong. So if you spelled the answer wrong, but it is close or correct, the right name, you'll get points for it. So in this case, as long as you put something close to Ali Larder, that's how it's spelled, but as long as your answer looked or sounded anything like Ali Larder, you got points. So good job, 22 of you did. I think this is one of the tougher ones in this round, but we'll see if you agree. So here we go, question 14. Name the actor or actress that appeared in all of these films: 21 Jump Street, Superbad, and Moneyball. 21 Jump Street, Superbad, and Moneyball. What actor or actress appeared in all three of these films? You guys are not struggling with this one. I can see your answers coming in live, and you're doing very well. All right, I'll put the answers up on the screen. I'm just gonna mark a few more of these right. So you can see on the YouTube stream right now, the top answer is Jonah Hill, and that is correct. But somebody put Johan Hill. Obviously, they knew that. They just spelled it a little incorrectly, so they're gonna get points. If you watch the YouTube stream, once I click this, it disappears from the screen. That means that I gave them points. So if you don't see your answer on the screen and you sent in something that was close to Jonah Hill, you got points. Taco Cat, good guess. Not Seth Rogen, the younger one. Another good guess, but no points for that one. Here we go. Question 15. We have two more of these. Question 15. Name the actor or actress that appears in all of these films, those being Enchanted, American Hustle, and Man of Steel. Which actor or actress appeared in all three of these films?
You can't see who answers what, right?
No.
And Jen's turn or something.
No, Jen. It doesn't even tell me who answered what. Oh, you know what? I don't want to lie. It doesn't tell me who answered what now. Like, I see exactly what you guys see. I just see all of the answers. But with the program that I have here, the system that I use, I can go back and I can see, if I pulled up Jen Sterna, I can see every single answer that you submitted. So technically, yes, in the future. That's nothing that I would ever share on the stream. I wouldn't even have time to go look. I have to download an Excel file and open it up and look through all of that. But on my screen, I see exactly what you're seeing right now on the YouTube stream. I just see those answers. And then if it looks right, like the three people who accidentally put any Adams, obviously they meant Amy, so they just got points. But from this screen, I cannot see who said what. I just see how many people said each answer. And many of you, 72% of you, said Amy Adams, and many of you were correct. Oh, gosh.
Rich and Jen are fighting in the comments, and
Jen Sternos were the ones that seem racist. All right, final one. Question 16. Name the actor or actress that appears in all three of these films: I Love You Man, This Is 40, and Dinner for Schmucks. Which actor or actress appeared in I Love You Man, This Is 40, and Dinner for Schmucks? Ooh, I knew some of you would guess this other person, but not that many of you. You guys are doing pretty well. I'm going to throw the answers up on the screen. Overall, you guys did pretty well, including your spelling. Short name, I kept it short on this one. Paul Rudd is the correct answer. I'm sure if Paul Rudd knows that his name is misspelled, he would be okay with the person who spelled it Paul Rad. That's a pretty cool misspelling. Paul Rad. That is the correct answer. Paul Rudd. Steve Carell was in Dinner for Schmucks, but I don't know that he was in This Is 40 or I Love You Man. But Paul Rudd was in all 3 of those. So congrats. That is the end of this movie connection round. I'll put the standings up, see if anything's changed. Currently in first, Un Poco Loco, Wacky Jackie, welcome back in second, and Lindsay in third. I saw Alan Buford there in fourth, Jeff and Jen in 13th and 14th.
Oh, neck and neck.
Yeah, and just to remind you that Bill Murray question, just nobody got points for that. It's like it didn't exist. So that didn't affect these scores. So this is only 4 questions worth of points that have changed since the last time we looked.
Charles Bolt, I swear every time at the bar the answer for that question is John C. Reilly.
What's that?
Charles, I swear every time at the bar the answer is John C. Reilly.
Right, for that question. Yeah, it's just, should we just keep listing John C. Reilly movies? 3 new John C. Reilly movies every time? All right, that's it. The next round, everyone, is again a mini bonus round, if you will. It is a picture round. It is a picture round. So for the only time tonight, the pictures will matter, and they will have everything to do with the question because the pictures are the question. What I'm going to do is display on your screen for the next 5 questions a famous video game character. So I'm going to display a famous video game character. You have to name the video game character. I am not looking for the name of the video game because some of them may have been in many video games. I'm looking for the name of the video game character. So if I showed you a little red plumber, Mario, right? His green brother, Luigi. I'm not looking for Super Mario Bros. If you saw Mario, I am looking for the actual character name. I think some of these are simple. Some of these will be pretty tough. And again, they are worth the full amount of points as long as you get your answer in before the timer runs out. So take your time and spell everything as well as you can. Here we go. Question 17, our first picture round question. Name this video game character. Dun, 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 dun. John C. Reilly is in Boogie Nights. Julie, I haven't forgotten Boogie Nights trivia, sponsored by Bottom Lounge.
You okay? I love Bottom Lounge. That's where we saw Spill Canvas.
That's
right?
where, yeah, I saw them there twice.
But I was there with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a fun place.
All right. You guys did very well on this one. Ooh, one of these wrong guesses is really good. Somebody guessed Ali. So a lot of different spellings, so I'm looking through them real quick. The correct answer is Mega Man. Mega Man. He's been around forever. Good job. 29 of you knew that. We're moving on. Question 18. What is the name of this video game character? What is the name of this video game character? You have 30 seconds. Type it in.
Ash Ketchum.
That's okay. A lot of you out there may not know video games. This may not be your thing. That's okay. Not every trivia round is for everybody. That's the point of doing rounds, is maybe tomorrow is your round that you're very good at. We did, what was our picture round yesterday? I already forgot. Yesterday feels like a year ago. I have it right here on my screen. We did musical trios. So yesterday, music fans out there had a little bit of an edge. Today, video game fans have a little bit of an edge. Tomorrow, Maggie is going to have a little bit of an edge because whatever picture round we do will be related to one of Maggie's categories because she won our donation drawing this week. But she asked for some very popular categories, so I don't think it's going to be anything that any of you will have no idea about. This one, not many different misspellings and a lot of good guesses. Okay, let me just get this here. Sorry, just froze on me a little. Give me 1 second. Your answers are still in there. I'm just going to refresh this page once again really quick. Again, guys, thank you so much for your patience, this internet platform. I would rather be doing this in person with you all, as I'm sure you guys would rather be doing at a bar, in a restaurant, but at least we can do this. So let me do this. Okay. Now we're coming back. Yeah. All right, I'm back. There's just a couple more answers now. I have to guess. Not guess. I have to mark correct. There's so many. I'm going to put these up on the screen so you can see. So a lot of you gave the correct answer or something very close, which is Spyro, or Spyro the Dragon. I see a Spryo down at the bottom, so I'm going to mark that correct really quick because that deserves it. But a lot of good guesses, including somebody who says, oh, I used to play this game. Barney the Dragon, not the dinosaur, the dragon from Shrek. Snarfblat, Dragon Ball Z, Charizard, Smog, Hobbit reference there. Puff the Magic Dragon. 2 people said Puff the Magic Dragon. Good job. All right. Question 19. Name this video game character. I think this might be the toughest one in the round. Name this video game character. In fact, I think I'm quite sure this is the toughest one. You used to know that? Do you still know it?
Somewhere in there.
It's just a matter of finding that information. That's all trivia is. You've probably heard it. You've probably seen this, even in passing. You probably saw a commercial featuring this video game character sometime in the early 90s or middle 90s. But do you remember? Were you paying attention? Yeah. What game?
Sonic.
Yes. He is from Sonic. But this is not Sonic, as a few of you specifically said, not Sonic.
Sega. Thank you, Christina.
Sega. I'll put the answers here up on the screen.
Yes.
A lot of you thought that this is Sonic's girlfriend, but this is still a boy.
Yeah.
So if anything, it's Sonic's boyfriend, Knuckles. Knuckles is the correct answer. So good job, those of you that put Knuckles. Somebody said the Waluigi of Sonic. Yeah, that's an apt way of describing it, I suppose. Not exactly, but close. All right, question 20. Name this video game character. What is the name of this character?
I drew his character in our class in high school.
All right, let's see what you thought. Time is up. Oh, Taco, hi. I know. Oh, a couple of these answers. I'm going to put them up on the screen again so you'll see them. You can enjoy them with me here in just a second. I like to go through and make sure that there's not anything just ridiculously offensive before I throw things on the screen. We try to keep it mostly family-friendly throughout the week. It doesn't mean you can't curse, but if anything's crazy, I'm not going to put it up. The correct answer here is Link. Link. Many of you put Link, not Zelda. That is correct. This is Link from the Zelda video game series. I like the one person who said evil Peter Pan. Good guess. Good guess. But the correct answer is Link. Here we go. Number 21. Final one of this picture round. Looking for the name of the character, not the video game. Name this video game character. Maybe.
21 is tricky.
Yeah, 21 is tough.
11.
This is one of my favorite video game series, and this individual, one of my favorite characters, not my main character, but yeah. Many of you answering this correctly. So Gina and I both thought that this one might be tough, but you guys are doing very well. I got to put these answers up because there's an incredible answer on here. But there are a lot of different ways you spelled it, so give me 1 second. Yes. Oh, that's a cool way of spelling it. Good job. All right. Answers are on the screen, or will be as soon as the computer puts them there. The correct answer here, he is from Mortal Kombat. The name of the character is Sub-Zero. My favorite answer, the individual who said IDK, but he's wearing a face mask, so that's good. Yeah, COVID-19 bringing Mortal Kombat fashion to the forefront. We are now just starting to dress like they've been doing since the early 90s. So everybody is in for the picture round. Let's take a look at the standings. Un Poco Loco still in first. Hi, Amy. It's Ryan in second. As it's known in Mexico, May 5th in third. Everybody else rotates through at the bottom, so make sure you check and see where you're at. Lindsay, I was able... Sarah, you got it. Don't worry. The hyphen's just how I spelled it. So as long as you put Sub-Zero in any fashion, 1 word, 2 words, with a hyphen, without a hyphen, somebody even put sub and then the number 0, that person got points too. You bet. Thanks for checking. All right. Here we go. We're still going through. So the next and final round of questions are straightforward trivia questions. There are 9 questions. So questions 22 through 30 are just going to be a trivia question. There will be no multiple choice answers. It's not a picture round, so there will be gifs and pictures, but they don't have anything to do. They're not a hint or a tip. So just pay attention to the question. Some of these will be simple. Some of them will be difficult. They're each worth the full amount of the points if you answer before the timer runs out, just like these previous 2 rounds. The one thing you want to be thinking of, for those of you that have played with us before, this is a secret connection round again. This is a secret connection round. And what that means is that in addition to these 9 questions, once we finish those 9 questions, the very final question of the night is going to ask you, what is the secret connection between the 9 answers? So questions 22 through 30 will all be unique questions about different things, but there is something in all of the answers that ties them together. If the first answer contained the word red, and the second answer contained the word blue, and the third answer contained the word green, etc., the secret connection would be colors. Even if the first, second, and third questions have nothing to do with each other, all of their answers had colors in them. That's how the secret connection works. If you figure that out, you'll type that in for question 31, and that'll be worth some bonus points. So my suggestion is to start, if you have a pen and some paper handy, or in a notepad or something, jot down the answers when you see them, because you will find them out, and you can start working on the theme as soon as you can. If you figure out the theme, it could help you figure out some of the answers, because you know they have to fit. So here we go. There will be a timer for each of these, but you have the full time, so try to spell correctly. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Question 22. On what monument in America, USA, would you find an inscription that reads, "Proclaim liberty throughout all the land unto all their inhabitants thereof"? This is a good time to mention you don't lose points if you're wrong. So you may have a couple monuments in mind, but make sure you write something down. If you leave it blank, you're not going to earn anything. I'm looking for a famous monument in America where you would find an inscription that reads, "Proclaim liberty throughout all the land unto all their inhabitants thereof." What is the name of the monument here in the United States? haven't looked at the comments in a long time. Secret connections. Thank you for enjoying it. Guest host Gina House would be a fun time. I'm up for that.
Maybe.
Yeah, let's see if Gina wants to. I'm up for it. Oh, I switched from bourbon to scotch.
And you forgot?
Yeah, I kind of forgot. And
Awakening?
it is peaty.
What scotch you drinking, bud?
Ron Swanson's favorite, Lagavulin. Lagavulin 12, a gift from my good friends Sean and Sheila Callahan a while ago. All right. So anytime it seems like I am just talking at you and not doing anything, there's a 99% chance that that's wrong. I am grading these answers, but I'm not the best multitasker, so I'll usually just start rambling about something random. What are you guys drinking? I know I asked, and I think a lot of you said margaritas. Who's not drinking a margarita? If you're not drinking a margarita, what are you drinking? Gina's drinking water. Some high-quality H2O. Watch me, Adam Sandler movie trivia still. So the correct answer here is the Liberty Bell. The Liberty Bell. So yes, the word liberty is in there. So I figured you guys would either say Liberty Bell or Statue of Liberty. The Statue of Liberty has that famous poem upon it. Our huddled masses yearning to be free. The Liberty Bell is where you would find this inscription. Here we go. Question 23. Different question. We're still in the secret connection round. We're looking for a famous baseball player. What MLB legend holds World Series records? So we're talking specifically records within the World Series. This individual holds World Series records for the most home runs, RBIs, extra base hits, runs, walks, and total bases. One individual holds all of those records in the World Series. Who is it? You have 30 seconds.
Everyone's drinking good stuff tonight.
Oh, I always ask and then I never look. Galaxy Hero. Nice, Charles. Gina House for a mini round. We can do that for sure. As long as Gina wants to. I don't want to speak.
Why not?
Yeah. Drinking Guinness. Kara. There we go. That sounds delicious. Sam's husband sold me a whole liter of margaritas from Toda. What's the name of the place in Glen Ellen? Right by where? Toda Madre?
Toda Madre.
Toda Madre. Atoda. Thank you, Brian, Maggie. Atoda Madre. Yes.
Mm.
We've eaten there a few times when you lived down the block from there.
Oh.
All right. This one, I see a lot of good guesses. So some of these, I don't know if I said this, some of these questions are easy, not easy, but some of them are easier than others. Some of them will be pretty difficult. I think this one's pretty tough, but every one of these secret connection questions is worth 200 points, and you don't lose anything if you're wrong, so you do want to guess, as many of you did here. A lot of you said Babe Ruth, Derek Jeter, Mickey Mantle, Reggie Jackson, Sammy Sosa, Hank Aaron, Jeter, George Bell, that one guy. The correct answer is Mickey Mantle. Mickey Mantle. So not the highest guessed answer here, but 11 of you did get it correct. So congratulations. Great job. Those of you who know your baseball trivia. Question 24. What 1987 film, we have 80s trivia on Thursday, so this was on my head. What 1987 film follows two brothers who moved to California to a fictional beach town called Santa Carla and end up fighting a gang of young vampires? What is the name of the 1987 film, fictional town of Santa Carla with young vampires?
I've never seen this movie. Shameful.
We should watch it tonight.
Yeah, I would love to. Tonight. I like this series.
It's always Maggie. Brian is the quiet one. Okay, fair enough. Thank you to those of you who have joined the loyalty program. Don't forget to submit your numbers. We're going to do that drawing for May. We're a couple days behind. We'll do the drawing for April is what I meant to say. We have some prizes to give out for the loyalty program here. All right. Let's see what you guys put here. Some of you were close, and some of you knew who was in it. The correct answer is The Lost Boys. The Lost Boys. If you just put Lost Boys, you got points, I promise. If you do not see your answer on the screen and you put something like Lost Boys, you got points. That's how this system works. I did not give it to just the boys. A lot of From Dusk Till Dawn guesses.
That's a good movie, too.
The one with Kiefer Sutherland. Yes, you're talking about the right movie, but we needed the name of it. Here we go. Question number 25. In what 1983 film, so different film in the 80s, would you hear the famous line, "Say hello to my little friend"? What 1983 film would you hear the line, "Say hello to my little friend"?
I heard you yell that earlier.
Yeah, I was watching the clip.
Oh, maybe it wasn't you yelling at them.
I yelled it right after he did.
Okay.
Yeah, that was me.
In solidarity.
Yeah.
The one with all the hot vampires.
The one with all the hot vampires is correct.
Not Twilight.
Young Corey Feldman. Yeah, Kiefer Sutherland. All right, let's see what you thought.
Especially good stuff with you.
So we only had 4 guesses. Scarface, The Godfather, and Rocky. And Scarface is correct for a type-in question. That's a sociable. Akole Maluna. Cheers, everybody. You did so well on that one. We're going to celebrate you. Ooh. All right. Question 26.
Into a pool after a hot tub.
Yeah. What Canadian heavy metal singer achieved mainstream success as frontman of the band Skid Row? 1987, 1996. What Canadian, shout out to our Canada friends again, what Canadian heavy metal singer achieved mainstream success as a frontman of the band Skid Row from 87 to 96? I had a 25-pound Costco flour the other day. Interview with a Vampire, Twilight. Yeah, every movie has hot vampires. If it's a vampire movie, what were you just talking about? Taika Waititi, What We Do in the Shadows?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if that qualifies as hot vampires, but he's a good-looking guy.
He is, yeah.
Oh, timer's up. I was over here thinking about him.
Oh, you.
Sorry, everybody. I am double-checking. I'll take a last name on this one. Ooh, and a slightly misspelled name. As you can imagine, when your name is this guy's name, it gets misspelled. I know what it's like to have your name misspelled or mispronounced. The correct answer is Sebastian Bach. Sebastian Bach, good job. Almost half of you knew that. Great job, great job, great job. Moving on, question 27. This is not the right GIF at all, so pay no attention to the picture. Upon becoming a member of the British royal family after her marriage to Prince Harry, Meghan Markle's name was officially changed to what? So I'm looking for her full name and title. Write what you can. I'll assign based on how well you do. Upon becoming a member of the British royal family, Meghan Markle, as she was known, had her name officially changed to what? Nosferatu. Probably the best-looking vampire of all, Chris. Not quite the 1860s, but certainly going back. All right, so I am looking specifically for the part of her name that was changed. So give me 1 second. You guys wrote a lot of different things. Dun, 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 dun. Taco just found some cat food on the floor. So the answer I am looking for is some combination of, obviously her name is Meghan, but she is now Duchess of Sussex. Not York, not Windsor, not Cambridge. We needed Duchess and Sussex. Those were the 2 words specifically I was looking for. If you didn't type Meghan, that's okay. We know her name is Meghan. But Duchess of Sussex was the important part that I wanted to see in there. And 63% of you knew, so good job. Don't forget, there's a secret connection. Start thinking about that. Question 28. A founding member of the X-Men in the comic book series, Henry Hank McCoy, is better known by what alias? So his real name in the comics is Henry Hank McCoy, but what is his alias in the X-Men? It's question 28. 30 seconds to get it in. Currently singing the Drew Carey Show theme song. Yes, it's good. Presidents of the United States of America did that whole version of that song. It's really good if you've never listened to it other than as the theme song. It's fun. It's definitely nostalgic to listen to. Plus, you just listen to all the presidents of the United States.
Want to go outside?
EJB from the Cats picks the other day. Yes.
Let's go outside.
All right. So this is a good example. If you added, the word "the" to this, you're gonna get points. So somebody either accidentally or purposefully for fun put the Duchess of Sussex. That was not his alias. The alias of Henry Hank McCoy on the X-Men is Beast. He's the one that went blue. Big, hairy, could climb on things like a monkey. Beast was his alias. Here we go. Question 29. Some science. I'm looking for a unit of pressure defined as, quote, 1 Newton per square meter. What is the SI derived unit of pressure used to quantify internal pressure? Yes, this is a tough question. Some of them are easy, some of them are tough. You have 30 seconds. Defined as 1 Newton per square meter. What is the SI, the standard unit of pressure used to quantify internal pressure? Let's see how many people know this one. Hey, buddy. Get up there. Up. Okay. Marking a few answers correct. Correct answer here is a Pascal. Pascal is the SI unit of pressure used to quantify internal pressure. 1 Newton per square meter. So those of you who knew it, and 45%, almost half the people playing knew what Pascal was. So good job. All right, we have one more question, and then it'll just be the secret connection. Portrayed by Danica McKellar, what was the name of Kevin Arnold's on-again, off-again girlfriend on The Wonder Years? I just need her first name. The character. What was the name of Kevin Arnold's on-again, off-again girlfriend on The Wonder Years? Yes, science. Boo, video game characters. Who's so EJB the fourth, who's actually behind the keyboard for that name? Because I know that's a team. But I want to know who is that Ed? Am I talking to Ed when I talk? Yes, that's what I thought. All right, that makes sense. She's an expert at math. Yes, she is. She does online math lessons now, right? Danica McKellar. If you gave me her last name here, you're going to get points. I just wanted you to know that you didn't need to. So as long as you just gave me her first name, you'll get points. If you gave me first and last, you will also get points. Don't you worry. A couple of you misspelled it in a funny manner. All right, answers are on the screen. Correct answer is Winnie. Winnie Cooper. I see a Wendy. That's a misspelling. Winnie Cooper, the correct answer. Good job. A couple of you put whiny. Whiny Cooper.
That's me.
All right. Question 31 will be the final question of the night, and this is where we're looking for you to tell us the secret connection. So the previous 9 answers all have something in common. Sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's not. That's up to you. But write that answer in. It's worth some bonus points here at the end. What is the secret connection between the previous 9 answers? They are on the screen, but I'm going to start the timer right away. I'm not going to read it first. Start the timer, and then I'll read it.
Guys.
You got this. Maybe.
I think
No, not maybe that you guys got it. Maybe the timer will start. What is the secret connection between all 9 answers? Liberty Bell, Mickey Mantle, Lost Boys, Scarface, Sebastian Bach, Megan, Duchess of Sussex, Beast, Pascal, and Winnie. No, I think maybe I didn't give it to Wendy, Chris. I'd have to look. That's a weird sentence, too. I didn't give it to Wendy, Chris.
I'll have to look.
I'll have to look.
Just check my little phone.
Yeah, check my, my bedpost, or carve a notch on the bedpost. Sorry, we're typically pretty family friendly. All right.
Oh, Chris is. Yeah, Julie, don't tell Gina. I have to sleep really soundly to miss that.
So a lot of you are giving me secret connections that are close. And how this works is if nobody gives me specifically what I was looking for, then maybe I'd consider something that's close. But a lot of people out here knew the exact specific secret connection. So unless you put that, you're not going to get these bonus points. And the correct answer was these are all Disney characters. Disney characters. So what I mean by that is if you put cartoon characters, yeah, technically they probably are. But the most specific thing is they are Disney characters. They are not all from Philadelphia or Pittsburgh. They are not, they are all trivia answers tonight. That's a good guess. Same number of letters. No, not tonight. All right, here we go. Final results. If your name is atop the leaderboard, you have won a $25 gift card to Elmhurst Brewing Company. Please send us a message to the Baig of Tricks Entertainment Facebook page. We will get in touch with you that way and get you set up with your prize if you won. If you didn't win tonight, we're back many times with more general knowledge trivia tomorrow night at 9 p.m., a later edition for y'all. That one, again, in honor of Maggie, who won our drawing this week, so she got to choose the categories that we're doing. I mentioned a few earlier, but I want to say them all right now. Grey's Anatomy, Disney Parks, Harry Potter, cocktail recipes, Nightmare Before Christmas, and Devil in White City. There will be questions from all of those categories tomorrow. There might be a few other questions thrown in, but it will certainly feature most questions just from those 6 categories. So thank you, Maggie, for donating. Thank you to everybody that's donated before or donates in the future. You are in those drawings, and you're just in our hearts. We appreciate you. So here we go. Final standings. In first place, as it's known in Mexico, May 5th. As it's known in Mexico, May 5th, just 6 points ahead of Jeff, who was only 14 points ahead of Jen. So good job. Those scores will continue to rotate there on the bottom. You can see exactly where you landed. If you are the team, as it's known in Mexico, May 5th, shoot us a message at the Baig of Tricks Entertainment Facebook page. We'll get you set up with the prize, $25 gift card to Elmhurst Brewing Company. Everybody else, thank you so much for playing. If you're a fan of the show Friends, or even if you're not and you have nothing else to do, come back at 9 o'clock and play trivia with us then. It is free again. We have great prizes up for grabs featuring that gift basket from Bella Rocca Skincare. That's it. Anything to add, Gina?
No, just hope to see you guys later.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Take care of each other and wash your hands.